What's up, guys? My name is Khan and we're back today with more main assembly, and today we're finally going to do it. We're finally going to learn how to fly. I know the workshop is out now in main assembly and the closed beta has been active for a while, so there's a lot of people who have been making some crazy creations, and I'm already way behind the curve. The thing with main assembly is aerodynamics is actually a thing, but if you use the material aeroplastic rather than just this regular reinforced plastic, the aeroplastic gives you much higher lift. So for all our wings and control surfaces, we want to do that. But honestly, I have no idea how we're actually going to make this fly. So I'm going to try and make something that looks kind of like a single engine propeller plane, I think. And we'll just go from there. All right, so I feel like this is a bit far forward. We can bring this back, and I'm going to try and shape this a little bit to look less like a box and more like an actual plane. All right, so I really quickly whipped up a bit of a rounded fuselage. I really like the fact that you can just make one rounded edge on the front, so we can just press Alt here, and of course, you know, we can change that. And if you make one rounded edge on the front, then you can just extrude that back, and then of course we can taper it towards the tail section here. So I feel like this is going to be a pretty decent plane shape. Now, I'm not going to do anything crazy fancy with landing gear. I just want to have some fixed landing gear and, you know, one in the tail, and I mean that should be good to go. But the first thing I think we're going to need to do is put the control seat back. So we're going to just put it up on a platform here, and then for the landing gear, we've got these two little sections here. So we're just going to bring this down like so, and then delete the panels in the middle, and I think we can taper this in a little bit. And then, of course, we just got to put small motors on these with a single wheel. I would love to have a smaller motor than this that's completely unpowered. Like, I don't think there is any, like, mechanical things. Universal joints, suction pads. There's a lot of cool parts they've been adding, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, it would be really cool to have a motor that's unpowered, that's really small for, you know, landing gear like this. But I think that's the smallest we can do. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to fit rear landing gear in this. Don't really have a lot of space, but you know, let's build some wings first and see if we can actually get this thing to even fly or do anything along those lines. So let's close that off. We're gonna need, of course, a windshield panel here, so we can just drag this to the middle and extend that out like so. We'll bring this down a little bit. Perfect. I really want to change these colors. Gotta get to the Con Gaming colors. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. And yeah, we're gonna have to somehow just select all this, and I'm gonna change the tint. Let's do black with green. There we go. That looks so much slicker. All right, so now we need to add some wings, and pretty much we're just gonna extend some big flaps out the side. And then, of course, we need control surfaces on the wings. So we're gonna need ailerons on these wings, and then, of course, we're going to need, you know, controls elevator on the tail. I think we could just move the whole tail, and that should be fine, but we're definitely gonna need yaw and pitch. Really, building a plane in main assembly is so much more difficult than building a plane in Scrap Mechanic, I feel. But of course, Scrap Mechanic doesn't really do it realistically. And then, of course, we're gonna need to make a curve on the end. I want to just make this kind of like a simple World War I plane type deal. Simple single wing, fixed wing. There we go, we'll make a curve. Awesome, something like that. All right, good enough. So that'll do for now. So we've got a plane. You know what? Let's do some controls. Let's actually give it some motor power. So WS is motor large alpha. Delete that and delete that. And you know what? That's good. We've got motor power. So let's see what happens if we print this and give it power. Okay. All right. So for the tail, we're just going to extrude a section from the middle of this chassis here. And then we'll just kind of widen it out. What? Oh, okay, that went away. That was weird. All right, so we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna put a servo, there we go, like that, so it's mirrored. So now if we control these servos, we can pitch the whole tail in either direction we want. Now, we should be able to just shrink this down a little bit. There we go, and bring this up a little bit as well. Perfect. That'll be our tail controls, and we'll just kind of drag the tail along, and hopefully that'll work good enough, I guess, to take us off the ground. I guess we need a vertical piece as well, like an actual vertical tail. But I think we can flatten that section down and maybe put a third servo right in the middle here. I really wish there were smaller servos, but I feel like I'm also building a really small plane. I feel like I could be building a much larger plane. Let's just extrude a new piece across here. There we go. So we can hopefully center this. Yeah, perfect. All right. So there we go. That should be all our tail controls in one nice, neat little package. Again, the servo sticks out, but I feel like I'm also building the world's smallest plane, just like I built the world's smallest sports car. So chassis, we need some reinforced aeroplastic plates. That's what it is. Perfect. And this one, we just extrude to the middle and then bring it up vertically. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this tail looks like a leaf that somebody put on the back of the plane. All right, perfect. It kind of looks like a tail. I also like the fact that the wings are a different color. I think that's kind of nice. It'll be easier for us to see. So let's change these ones as well. It's kind of cool that you can just switch what you want them to be. Oh boy, those are bright. How do I get the borders to be? Hold on, I think I have to select the borders separate. There we go, perfect. All right, so let's just make some, you know, other tail sections, and then we just got to put servos on the wings to do the flaps so we can actually roll the wings. I don't want to put servos out here because I think that'll kind of ruin it because they're large, so I think we'll have to put servos back here at the body and just have like a really long strip of wing that can completely roll. It's not exactly perfect for ailerons, but you know, it'll have to do. That looks pretty good, I think. I think that'll actually do. I really hope this works. This is all aeroplastic, right? Aeroplastic frame, aeroplastic. I mean, this I think is gonna work for pitch and yaw. Maybe we just put like a reinforced little piece here that actually touches the ground and that's what drags. And we can just make this out of like steel, probably is like the toughest material. I mean, hopefully that does it. And then we just need to add some servos in here. So we should be able to take this servo and mount it inside this plate somehow. This is going to be really difficult to line up, but if I can get it on the inside of this plate, I can't even see what's going on. Hold on, right there. So if I can do this, come on, you stupid thing, then we should be able to put these controls through the side of the body. All right, just like that. It's really weird, but it should work. And then we can use this aeroplastic plate to make our sort of, you know, actual control surfaces. All right, so that's gonna be our ailerons for roll pretty much on either side of the wing, which is hopefully enough. Now, there's kind of a huge gap there. And the wing, I think the wing needs to move up. I think the wing might be a little low. Oh my goodness, this is a plane that I would not trust to get on. But anyway, you know what, it looks like something. It's a bit of a gap. Let's just do some controls and see what we can actually get to happen here. So, we're gonna use WSAD, and because this is main assembly, we can set custom inputs. We're gonna use Q and E. So we can do WS for pitch, DNA for roll, and Q and E for yaw, actually. Spacebar, we don't really need. Inputs, don't really need. I want also a 1-2 axis for throttle up, throttle down. The throttle up, throttle down we could do first. Easiest way to do that, at least the way I've been doing it, is with a sum, which I don't know where the heck that is. Sum, here we go. So you just feed 1-2 into a sum, and then you feed the sum into the motor power, which for us is that large motor on the front. We just feed that directly into the power. Now we might need to put a multiplier on this to make it, you know, accelerate a little bit slower. And of course, we just multiply that by a constant. And this just really reduces the speed at which it does the sum. So we'll multiply this by 0.1. So now if we print this really simply, if we hold 1, it'll start to throttle up and it'll stay wherever we throttle it to. And if we hold 2, it'll reverse that throttle. So we could, of course, ramp it up. You know what? This is actually... Okay. Okay. You know what? This is promising. This is promising. We're taxiing. If only we had controls. It does some weird donuts in the very beginning. I don't know why, but this is really promising that we're actually taxiing. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do the rest of the controls here real quick. So WS, AD, and QE are all pitch. They're pretty much the same thing. So servos, alpha is the pitch. Okay, so we need that. So turn 2. So that's the pitch side. Beta is the yaw. So that goes to QE. And gamma is the roll. The inputs go between 1 and -1. So all we really need to do is multiply each of the inputs by the angle we want it to be at, I believe. Or although I think these are just 1 and -1, aren't they? I think we literally just have to do this. and we set the angle on the servos themselves. I'm pretty sure that's, you know what, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I was overcomplicating this, right? Because now if we click on this servo, if I can even grab it, which of course I can't. There we go, if I can click on it. Yeah, we set the angle there. 45, negative 45, that seems fine. And then this one, same deal, 45, negative 45. And now, yeah, you know what? The only thing we have to do actually is on the roll ones, DNA, we have to negate one of them and mirror mode it, because obviously the two rolls aren't going to be the same direction, right? One's going to roll one way, one's going to roll the other, but pitch and yaw should both be good to go. So we just drag this. I think that's literally it. So W pitches, oh, that's the wrong way. I need to reverse the pitch. Probably also need to lessen the pitch. All right, try it again. Q, E, W, S, A, D. I mean, this should work, right? Okay, no, Q, I don't know why the torque of the engine's really that bad, apparently. It's just, okay. Okay, pitch up, pitch. We, it was flying for a second. Are we really high up in the air or below the map? Oh, here we go. We were just really, really high up in the air. Okay. I mean, I feel like it wants to fly, but maybe our wings aren't big enough. I think that's the issue. I think we need bigger wings in the front and the back and just everywhere in general. It looks so much like it wants to fly, but it just can't get off the ground. Come on. Give her full throttle. Give her. Yeah, it just doesn't. It needs bigger everything. I think all the wings need to be just so much bigger. All right, so that should give us more lift, right? It's all aeroplastic. It should be better. Our controls should all still work. Come on. All right, fly. I believe in you, plane. It's. Oh, we're up. We're down. It was up for a second. Okay, we lost a wheel. Okay, and now we can't fly anymore. It was up for a second there. We need a bigger tail fin now too, I feel like. We need just bigger everything. All right, bigger tail. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Get up, you. Get up, plane. Plane. Come on, plane. No, this is, oh. I don't know what's happening. All right, flight attempt, number something. Basically just keep making the wings larger every time we attempt to fly. And, it's like as soon as it gets in the air, the propeller just completely kills it. I don't know, maybe the plane is too small for a propeller? All right, here we go, 2 thrusters. Look at that. Look at that. It flies. It flies. It doesn't fly well, but it kind of, oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it kind of flies. Oh, it flies really well once you get rid of the, no, it doesn't. I lied. Okay. I feel like at this point though, we're really just flying with the tail and the thrusters. We're not really, yeah, no. Look at that. That was great. But then why does it do the wobbly gook? I don't have any, oh no, I do have roll control. I can't understand why this wobbles so much. Is it really because I made the plane too small? Is that, oh my goodness. Yeah, that seems about right. It doesn't even spawn straight anymore. It just spawns on an angle. It's just a sad excuse for a plane at this point. It's got a really terrible... This is like the first plane that ever discovered what jet engines were. They just slapped them on the sides and, you know, rounded out the front, called it a day. Yeah, we're gonna do it though. We're gonna take off. Yeah, this is a sad plane. It doesn't even take off properly. That's how sad it is. All right, so as it turns out, I'm kind of an idiot. So I realized the entire body of this plane was not aeroplastic. It was all the regular plastic, and I selected everything just like this, and we'll do it again just to make sure. And I switched it all to aeroplastic, and then the plane flew, and it flew properly. Almost like the devs knew aeroplastic was what you needed. So here we go. We switch everything to aeroplastic. I even went and put the propeller back on the front because we don't need jet turbines. And look at this. Now we can accelerate. It still does the weird spinny outy thingy, but we can just kind of straighten out. And look at this. Look at this. Look at how smooth this is. It's got roll. It's got pitch. Look at that. We can control. We've even got yaw that works. Amazing. Now we do have a bit of a problem. We always kind of pitch down, so we do have to give ourselves kind of a default angle on the pitch, I think, that's sort of a little bit pitched up. And then we should be able to just adjust this, but look at this. Look at how smooth this is. Literally, the only thing I changed. I went from reinforced plastic to aeroplastic. I thought I was never going to be able to make a successful plane in this game. Turns out you just need to make the whole plane out of aeroplastic, and it magically works. When it was reinforced plastic, it just, I don't know why. It's something weird, but look at this. We can just fly really close to the ground. So anyways, let's change this back servo real quick. So we'll give it a new default position. Something like, I don't know, 15 degrees. All right, there we go. Perfect, we're up. And does it pitch? It pitches down a little bit. Look at how smooth that is, though. Oh, this is so cool. I can't believe it works. It's an actual flying biplane. I'm so excited. I thought the original issue was gonna be that the plane was way too small, but no, it turns out you could actually make a plane this small. I just needed the whole thing to be made out of aeroplastic. Can we do some basic, can we roll? Oh yeah. Can we not die when we roll? Oh no. Oh, we just lost a wheel. It's, oh. It still likes to pitch down a little bit. Let's go spawn it on the actual map. There's a tundra map, which has a lot more stuff. So let's see if we just fly it. There's an airstrip. Perfect. That's exactly where we need to go. All right, perfect. Here we go. Where is the runway? Let's, this doesn't taxi too well. Hold on. No, it spins out a lot. You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna give her full throttle here. And take off. Oh my goodness, right through that fence. Look at that. Perfect. It's so good. Once it gets up, it's amazing. I can't believe it flies so well. You just kind of have to constantly give it some pitch so that it, you know, flies level. I mean, you know what? It's fine. We can do loops. We can roll. Who even cares? Look, it's awesome. Actually made a working propeller plane. I'm so excited. I'm so glad the issue was just the aeroplastic. Honestly, I was really worried there that I wasn't going to have any idea of how to build a plane, but, I mean, this one still needs some kind of work, but definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I really want to build more planes now, more flying machines. This is so much fun now to fly around this map. I mean, under these bridges and stuff. It's just so cool. And it actually works. I can't believe it. It's just such a silly little plane, but works great. I'm so excited. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that was close. I need a little bit more roll control. All right, before we end, let's just see if we can fly under this bridge here and make our way all the way around and land on the airstrip. I feel like it might be possible, although, oh, I thought we were gonna clip that. Of course, as soon as we actually hit the airstrip with the wheels, I feel like they're just gonna collapse. I don't know if we can come in smooth enough for a landing, but here we go. Let's try and throttle back. Okay, holding the throttle back. Coming in for a landing. All right, here we go. Throttle back, throttle back. Oh, too much. Slow. Oh. Oh no, it was so good. It was so good for a second there. And then, yeah. You know what, it's fine. I feel like I could tune this plane a lot more and it would be like a perfect flyer. I think after this video, I might do that and go and tune it and just figure out exactly what angles everything needs to be at so it flies as smooth as possible. But let me know what you guys think, and while you're at it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time.